Oh my gosh, there's so many buyers, multiple offers, appraisals being waived, inspections being waived. It's the craziest thing. About 4 months ago. But what the heck happened now? Hi, I'm Clinton Porter. I'm with Colorado Vistas Home Group here in the Denver metro area. And let's talk a little bit about what's happening in the market for interest rates and homes and what's going on. There's so many people that kind of have their hair on fire right now for the fact that when they put their home in the market and they put it and price it at a price where they thought it was going to sell at, well, it's not. So what happened? As you are well aware of with gas prices and lots of other things, we've had inflation that's kind of crept up and up and up and up and where it's at. And because of that, we've also experienced interest rates climbing like that. Those people who invest in mortgage-backed securities, for them to get a rate of return on their mortgage-backed securities, on their bonds, well, they've got to increase interest rates. And what that's caused is it's caused a bit of a slowdown in our market right now. So with it having this bit of a slowdown, are the feds involved? What about the Fed increasing the Fed funds rate? Well, doesn't necessarily have that effect, a direct effect on interest rates, but the inflation and the market sure do. And that's where we're at. So because of that, about 4 or 5 months ago, you had lots and lots of buyers and not so much sellers, but a lot of home buyers that were out there purchasing and making all these crazy outlandish offers, which were fantastic if you're a home seller. As a home buyer, oh my gosh, I had someone months ago that had to pay over $200,000 to be able to get a home, and that was above the price that they started at. So where's all those buyers at now? What about our homes? Well, let me tell you that when you've got an agent like me here in the Denver area that's able to consult with you and tell you about what it's going to take to move your home on the market, that's what's key and that's what's most important. So let me give you a few tips. It's going to be able to help you out and being able to put your home on the market, be able to digest what's happening, and then get it sold. Now, we have some factors here that happened about this time of year every year, and that's the fact that kids are going back to school. Back to school! Oh my gosh! We don't have to worry about entertaining them for literally 14 hours out of every day. They're going back to school, but the issue with that is that as kids get back into school, parents typically don't like to move during that time frame. So in a typical market here in the Denver area, we watch a little bit of a slowdown for the fact that parents are looking to put their kids back in school, and so the market kind of slows down a little bit because of that. Next, we have interest rates. Interest rates are higher, but specifically when interest rates have climbed to that level, well, homes are a lot less affordable. Now the home that you could have bought with a monthly payment around $2,000 now costs $2,500 per month in order to repay that loan. So that's one of the factors that causes your home buyers to maybe draw back a little bit. So what do we do to be able to attract those home buyers? You've got to price it right. You've got to get it to the level, and there are really 3 prices that are involved. You got to price it at or below the market price. Now, when I say at or below the market price, it's very important that you have an agent like me that examines the current market. I'm not talking about statistics from 6 months ago. I'm talking about what's happening right now. It gives you an idea about what the accurate market value or market price is, and then maybe prices that a little bit lower. The second price that's involved in this is what an appraiser sees is the value of that particular home. And we want to make sure that the appraiser that they hopefully see the value and where we've got it priced at and where we go under contract at. And then thirdly, it's a matter of what that closes at. Sometimes we list homes and we'll put it out there at $800,000, accept an offer at $725,000. It appraises at $800,000, great. It's all well, fine, and good, and we can move that home. So price is incredibly important when it concerns selling your home. The second thing is condition. Back about 4 months ago, it didn't matter if the home had a couch in the front yard. People want to have an ease of use whenever they buy a home. They don't necessarily need a home that needs all this work to it. And if they're looking for that, they're really looking for that bottom dollar type of price, and that's what they're going for. It's important to be able to have something in great condition. And then thirdly, it's about exposure. If you've got a great home that's great price, you've got fantastic photos, it's a matter of exploiting that as much as you can over all the internet so that you have as many watchers as possible. And you create a bit of a buyer frenzy. So you kind of hold off on letting people see it until we get to the weekend, whenever a lot of home buyers are out there shopping. So again, I'm Clinton Porter here in the Denver metro area with Colorado Vistas Home Group. Give me a call. Let's talk about your home and about what it's worth here in today's market, and let's get it moving. And if you're a home buyer, let's talk about some strategies that are going to really save you a lot of money in the process. Hey, thanks so much for watching.